thank you all for joining us today. We're very excited to have you. I think that these kinds of initiatives are critical. You're going to hear from Kurt and from Jim the many things that are going on in the area and many collaborations that are possible. It has struck me, watching the dialogue going on in the state right now, that the more collaborations that we can foster in our regions, the more that we'll be able to accomplish both in increasing the educational attainment of our students and our residents, but really achieving the kind of economic prosperity that our residents deserve. Obviously, the educational attainment of Maine System is an issue that's being discussed and debated for many years. How many different groups have been talking about this over the years? I mean, I could probably name 10 like that. And I see some of my maybe college colleagues nodding their heads, but there are a bunch of different groups talking about that. As we consider the economic and workforce development of Maine into the future, it's undeniable that we have to promote and support highly skilled workers within our community if we're to achieve the kind of economic development and prosperity that, again, our citizens deserve. To do so, we have to think creatively, act proactively, and respond as a region with an eye toward maximizing collaboration between our businesses, our community organizations, and our educational institutions. Having been a resident of Midcoast, Maine, I live right up the road in Bristol Mill, and I went to Lincoln Academy. Anybody who's been to Wiscasset, I hope that, I'm okay. I really am. As I walked in, I saw somebody I know that said, "Oh, she went to Lincoln. Just ignore her." I'm 52 years old. Think about that. But it was pretty funny. But I find the Midcoast region just fabulously creative, and I've seen so many organizations work together to really move this whole region forward. And I think if any region can get their act here and really just take a leap ahead, I think it's the region. And I think it's the work of people like you. I wanted to share some quick data points to kind of set the stage for our speakers. And these are data points that are out there everywhere, but we frequently don't get a chance to hear them all in one place. According to the economic prospecting team, or the group that predicts what's going to happen with the economy of Maine, economic growth is slow and uneven all the way into 2013. Maine has the oldest population in the nation in terms of the median age of its residents. The oldest population. Over the next 10 years, 23%, this is about 159,000, Maine workers will retire or become retirement eligible. And that's even some of us in this room. By 2018, 59% of all jobs in Maine will require a post-secondary education. The Maine Compact for Education has set a goal of 40,000 more college graduates by 2020. Currently, our college graduation rate is about 120,000. A 33% increase. Think about that. These sorts of projections are echoed by national standards articulated by the Obama administration and many organizations like the Lumen Foundation. Maine's population is projected to stop growing by 2020. So just think about it. Every time I hear that one, I have to stop and think about that. Stop growing by 2020. And our population of traditional age high school and college students is projected to decline by 20% over the next decade. This year is the last year of the growth in the high school population. And next year it goes down precipitously. The percent of working age adults with only a high school diploma enrolled in college is only 7%. And that's out of 250,000 incumbent workers. So 7%. We're fortunate today to have two amazing panelists who careers within higher education who have formed the positive outcomes that result from forming collaborations to address the needs within a community and within a workforce. Let me just take 2 seconds to introduce both of them formally. This is in your packet, but I think it's important to say because they both have quite interesting backgrounds. First, Dr. Kurt Madison was recently appointed the Director of Business Education for the University of Maine System. In his prior post as Director of E-Learning Program Development at the University of Alaska, Fairbanks, be kind to him, he really is from away. Dr. Madison was responsible for delivery for business education opportunities to students in rural Alaska and around the world. As Director of Business Education in University College, Dr. Madison is responsible for overseeing the University of Maine System's business education programs, which includes central operations in Augusta and 9 university college centers around the state. He is also responsible for fostering and supporting the creation of new distance education programs and courses at all 7 of our University of Maine System universities. Dr. James Ortiz became the president of Sussex Community College in 2002. Before coming to SMCC, Jim served as Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs at Bunker Hill Community College, where he helped establish the Teaching and Learning Center, built extensive community partnerships, and led the college's distance learning initiative. I was at Bunker Hill just before, and left Bunker Hill not long before Jim arrived, and I was always very, very sad that I didn't have a chance of working with him when I was at Bunker Hill. Very sad. I heard wonderful things about him. He has served as the Dean of Academic Affairs at Columbia Green Community College, Executive Dean of Educational Student and Student Services, and Professor of Sociology at Finger Lakes Community College, and Director of Academic and Supportive Services at Northern Essex Community College. We are really lucky to have both of them today to talk to you and share with them your experiences. And now they get to be on the firing line.